Harmony. I'm the director of Camp Makerie.
And I'm Liz. I'm the assistant director of Camp Makerie.
And we are here to answer some questions for you guys today. We have a new name this year. We have been Master Builder Camp for the last 11 summers, and it felt like it was time for us to find a name that better fit who we are now and who we're growing into be. And so Makerie is the name of the magical world that we have at camp, that all of our stories happen in and our characters are part of, and our kids get to build our projects in this crazy magical world called Makerie. And so it just made sense that when it was time that Camp Makerie was our new name, and that it is now our home for magic and creating and adventures with all of our kids each summer.
Each week we have a fun and silly story, and the way that kids get to interact with it is we introduce it through a big silly skit that the whole camp sees in the morning on Monday. And then every day kids get letters in the mailbox that they get to open. Sometimes it's just a letter. Other times it's like silly stuff, like a cockroach that's also a detective. Not a real cockroach, a fake one. But they did really like that. They kept that guy. He was a very good detective. Anyway, things like that. And then at the end of the week, we complete our story and see what happens on Friday.
Yeah, camp is hard, and we don't always feel like we fit in new groups. And so at our camp, we are very intentional for any of our new kids coming in, and we like to make sure that we are able to give them extra one-on-one time with their counselors and help them start to connect to their team and to their peers as part of camp. We started our camp, honestly, because we wanted a place where kids could just be their weird, wacky selves. And so sometimes those really creative kids find that maybe they haven't found their people yet. And I've been told over and over from camper families in the past that their kid found their people here at Camp Makerie, and that they get to be just as odd and fun and creative and silly and weird and wacky as they want to, and it's totally normal and fun at camp. And we have lots of intentional things that we do to help new campers acclimate in and find a friend and feel connected to the group. It's part of who we are, and a big part of our focus is that no kid ever gets left behind and that everyone is part of the team.
What makes our camp different? It is different. Camp Makerie is a little bit different than other arts or STEAM camps because we are building projects in bigger groups, which means that kids have to work together on a team, which can have challenges. It can be kind of hard to do teamwork, especially if you're not quite used to working in a group in that way. But what comes out of it is that we build things that are bigger than the kids could possibly imagine by working together. So I think that's awesome, and it makes our camp really different.
So one of my favorite Camp Makerie traditions is something we've been doing for a really long time, and it is our Awesome Possum shout-outs, actually. And what an awesome possum at camp is that those are people doing things at camp that help other people's day be easier, or do something that made them feel special or seen, helping someone out, things like that. And so kids get a time each day where they come together in a circle and they get the opportunity to give Awesome Possum shout outs to anyone in the group that was an awesome possum to them. And It's always been really special to me because I don't always know all the things that the kids are doing for each other, and I don't think that kids always recognize how much it means to them that these little things can really make a big difference in their day. And it's really awesome when they get up there in front of their peers and recognize someone else in their group being an awesome possum and making their day and their experience at camp really special.
I have two favorite camp traditions, so I'm going to cheat. One is campfire, which is at the end of the day, all the kids sit together and we turn off the lights and we put on a fake campfire inside the building, and everyone shares their favorite part of the day and whether or not they completed the challenge. My second favorite tradition that we have is I'm the building person for camp. I love to see the things that kids created on Friday when they're all finished. And there's like a big cool dragon there, and they're just absolutely excited about what they made. So seeing what they make on Friday and having all the groups get to take it out and show it off is my other favorite tradition.
Whoa. Bearicorn or Meowshu?
Oh, bearicorn for sure.
Oh, I'm also a bearcorn.
Okay.
The Meowshrooms are cute though.
They are cute.
Glitter or paint?
I love glitter, but I hate it at camp.
Glitter is best when given to a counselor.
Yes.
Doled out carefully.
Okay.
Yes, but paint, probably paint. Yeah.
Okay. Board game or group game?
Group game.
I like all games equally.
true.
Okay.
Every game.
Yeah.
Foosball or ping pong?
Foosball, because I get to play with more people, less pressure on me alone.
Ping pong, I don't know. It's fun.
Yeah.
Okay. Monday morning skit or Friday event?
Well, Friday event for me for sure, because that's our big closing campfire, and also like when the project comes together and we get to do all the really cool stuff that we've been building up for all week long.
Same, but I get to be very silly in the Monday skit, which is fun.
It is fun.
Hexbugs or minifigures?
Minifigures.
question.
I'm a Lego guy.
Yeah,
I
you
love
are.
Legos.
I'm gonna say hexbug.
The
because
children like to.
They're silly, and it's essentially a roach in mechanical form. It's
Okay.
weird,
Like
fun.
the top of a toothbrush.
Yeah. that's how
Okay,
the
settle
toothbrush.
this. Which snow cone flavor is better? Blue raspberry or root beer?
Oh, this is the great debate. I've been asking this for years.
Blue raspberry.
And the children fight. Blue raspberry? I would say root beer for sure. What if we put it together?
That's gross.
Cool.